Howdy hey, we're here for part 2. I've got my fruity shoes here, got my white cloth, and I'm ready to party. Sorry guys, I spent like, the last hour and a half practically kind of lifting stuff out of the garage. Lifting stuff out of the garage, kind of putting up a shelf or two. And I'm like, damn, I haven't showered yet. Mainly because I wanted to do this before I showered. My brother jumped in before I could. For real, on cap. No. No cap on God. Oh yeah, I just got the sample. Yummy. Okay, I think the next thing I have to do... Ooh, yeah, the lime ones are my favorite, really. Oh, well, this probably isn't as close as it needs to be. Yep, just gotta make sure. Alright, cool. Okay. Oh, wait, went too far. Yeah, I've basically...
Better be careful.
Oh, no. I need to be careful. Wait, wrong way. Ooh, get the camera. Mom, get the camera. I think you only get about half of them before you need the camo gear. I always love this image in my head that Nancy's dressed up like that one hunter type character from South Park, because he's like a real big stereotype of look. Alright, need that board. Yoink.
These look like dog tracks.
Kinda wish we got to look inside, that would've been fun. Okay. I might just speed this footage up here a bit. That, oh yeah, that and the other one.
Where are all the birds?
You have to find them, Nancy. Attract them with a nice juicy seed. Sorry, it's like I just ate lunch too. No, some of them are like down this way, no? Oh, yep, there he is.
I must have scared it.
Ugh, it's one of those ones. Damn, bro. Sucks big time.
Here, birdie, birdie, birdie.
If it's not there, then there's not much I can do here. Okay, that's good for now. Love those katydids. You can tell by their like, I don't know,
Where
just
are all the birds?
Yeah, actually, normally I find a bit more of them. By this point, oh, here we are. Love how he's just staying there. Computer-generated masterpiece, really. Okay, now I've got that one. I could always get a picture of, well, I don't know if I'm always supposed to, yeah, it's actually kind of bullshit we can't find something under there when we come to that. Yeah, I always get kind of turned around just a bit. I'm too stubborn to look at the map. Really? Okay, clearly I'm doing something wrong here. Okay, so I gotta go back this way. This way, this way, this way, this way. This way, this way. This way, this way, this way. This way. There we go. Yeah, this is basically just a pixel hunt. No birds. That's it. Okay, that's the one I need. Okay, cool. But that wasn't too long. Oop, wrong way. What? Oh, I accidentally went the whole way around, didn't I? Oops. Okay. Yeah, I actually have a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel later. So, see, my friend was kind of sleeping on the junk deck, and I was like, no, you don't understand. And mind you, this isn't just any ordinary junk deck. It's got, you know, it's a proper one. It's got Stardust in it, it's got Turbo, Majestic Stardust Dragon. You know, it's got Junk Destroyer, Junk Speeder, Junk Warrior. It's like, it's kind of tapped out, man. He's just not understanding it properly. Like, no, you don't understand.
You find all the birds?
I found some birds, but no matter how quiet I am, I've been scaring other birds away before I can take their picture. What am I doing wrong?
You're wearing those clothes. That's what you're doing wrong. You need to blend in, like me. Go back over to M's tacky tourist trap and get yourself some camouflage gear. Only sensible thing that money grubber carries.
Goblins by the X-Files novel by Charles Grant.
I'm sorry, but finding those birds is harder than I thought it would be. Can you give me any tips?
You gotta look for them. This isn't gonna be any Sunday picnic, you know? And try early in the morning. That's when most of them are singing.
Wow.
See you in a while.
Watch yourself out there.
I just love that abruptness. It's the wrong way. I wish you could see the moon from more angles. I love the way it looks. Oh wait, yeah, I can't. Cause the game's a little dickweed. Alright, back to AM. Yeah, I just really like, you can tell sometimes when I'm just really content with the game, when I don't talk as much, because I'm more or less just really enthused by the atmosphere. Kind of also reminds me of a vacation I took recently. Stayed in a place called Spooner, Wisconsin. Not putting Spooner on blast, only because the Mark Twain, Zephyr Mark Twain, like private train ride, made me aware there's a place called Coomer, Wisconsin.
Howdy, Nancy.
These so-called ghost dogs left very real paw prints.
She obviously hasn't seen
some
ghosts.
Near the cemetery that's
She
by the
doesn't know that they can materialize for short periods of time.
Can't say as I have. Poking around cemeteries ain't exactly a hobby with me.
My upcoming video idea. It's going to be a Goosebumps book, so be on the radar for that one.
I need to buy something.
You want it? I got it. As long as you pay cash, that is.
Yeah, we're just not in the debit area yet.
That's just it. I'm running kind of low on cash. Would it be possible to start a line of credit?
My daddy always said, neither a borrower nor a lender be. But I'll tell you what, seeing as how your
Which
friend
is weird,
Sally,
she's like rich.
seeing as how I got some things around here
So
that
like,
could use
you
doing,
could literally kind of shake her down if
guess
you
we
want.
could work something out. What is it you need?
To make a long story short, I need some camouflage gear.
Got some right over here. One size fits all. But I'm running kind of low on bait. So if you go out and get me Oh, say a dozen little critters.
Yeah,
I'll
it's like,
give you the
again, it's
camos.
like,
A dozen little
it's
critters?
like, yeah,
Worms, spiders,
it's like,
beetles,
I don't understand the problem with, like,
anything that
gathering
wriggles
those.
on its belly will
Because
do. Just look under stuff.
Rocks,
Rocks,
we just have
logs,
always
dead
done that
leaves.
time immemorial.
Should be able to find 12 in no time.
Yeah, the permit thing, that's what I was talking about, sorry.
Permit?
Things ain't quite that bad around here. At least
Because,
not
like,
yet.
sometimes if I'm
Now,
looking
if
for
Jeff Akers' daddy was still around,
well, I've actually
you
turned
might
off
get
my bug
arrested for
zapper for
cruelty
this
to
reason.
animals or some such
But
nonsense.
see, I've got a
Joe
little,
Akers used to be the deputy
little
sheriff.
a guy
Real
over
critter
here.
lover that one was.
Look at him. He's been catching those gnats super good. He's just a good boy. I call him Dewey, Detective Dewey, after the famous Scream franchise. And Dewey was played by David Arquette. Whew. Sorry.
Joe Akers is Jeff's father?
That's right.
I mean, yeah, that's what she
Guess
said.
I'll see you later.
Keep on trucking.
Keep on trucking. See, I'm going to show you something off the top, actually. Because it was something like... When I was first playing this game, when I first played all of these games, I needed... There's still some games I need, you know, a walkthrough open up at all times. Because when it comes to these, like... I'm just not well versed in a lot of these kind of types of games. It takes practice for me to kind of memorize things. To the point where I've kind of almost missed some of my favorite parts. Because I've just been working ahead. Okay, I'm going to show you something. This is called a flagstone. I didn't know that. I felt kind of like the kid who found out ratio is a math term when I found out this was called a flagstone. See? Wormy. Got him. See? Yeah, I have to go there. That's like one of the missing spots. And I felt so dumb when I saw that. Okay. I don't know if there's going to be enough time to make this a 4-parter. So maybe it'll just be a 3-parter. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Yoink. I am always wondering, you know, she's just picking up these things with her bare hands. I don't hate bugs or anything. It's just, ooh, just those like, little parts of the pads on their feet that like allow them to walk up on surfaces. I hate that texture, man. It really kind of like gives me the squicks. Okay, nothing here. Oh wait, yeah, isn't there exactly? Yoink. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Now, just as a rule, you know, I know it tends to be a bit redundant, but if you know where the spots to look, I would always make sure to check them all in the daylight and all at night, just so you don't end up missing anything. See? There's not going to be anything there, but it's best to check, especially if you don't have, like, immense game knowledge. Oh, hello. Alright. Oh, nothing. Okay, I have 6 or something like that. So there's one place to check right before you have to switch to nighttime. Oh, I'm just getting turned around, aren't I? Oops. Well, see if I can take a picture of him.
Darn, it flew away.
Yeah, he's one of those ones, I see. I see how it is, buddy. Want to give us your mug? I'm trying to think. There we are. Yeah, I would say I feel like at peace in the forest. In fact, sometimes I feel quite anxious, especially on my trip to Spooner. Especially in a hypochondriac way, because of like things like ticks and stuff like that. I'm still paranoid. It's been months. Or like this game kind of made me paranoid of hantavirus, especially since we were kind of cleaning out my garage, and it's like Yeah, we were kind of at my garage, and we saw a little deer mouse. Just kind of doing his little deer mouse thing, looking kind of cute, but unknowingly a carrier of deadly diseases. And yeah, it's like kind of put me on edge, especially since we use that broom. And it's such a long incubation period. Twink. Come here. Gimme. Nothing, are you serious? Bah. What am I here for? I'll drive a man mad looking for all these bugs. So it's of no interest to anyone but myself, but so we have like a big wood pile actually by my house. And, you know, we've just kind of done nothing with it. And it's just actually kind of been just composting slowly. 6, 7, 8, 9. Not bad, not bad. Because it's actually one of my favorite parts about ecology, just from an agriculture sort of way, is I don't know if you know kind of what the relationship with dead matter is. But oftentimes what will happen is, actually this might be its own video, believe it or not, is worms, right? They go through the dirt, eating dead matter and stuff like that, and creating what's called worm castings, just their poop. And these castings actually make a great soil mix. So I remember one time we had, it's kind of fucked up. We never had a hamster. Some absolutely godforsaken person that I knew in my childhood said I killed the class hamster. We didn't have a hamster. Never did. We had worms, which were cooler. God, that pisses me off when my best friend let me know that. Ugh. Anyway, so we had worms and we fed them a bunch of stuff like newspaper. I don't know if that was good for them, but that's what we did. And yeah, so it was just a nice little thing. But if you like, let's say you leave a piece of wood, right? First the termites get to it and stuff like that. They start breaking it down, and then, you know, animals that kind of make it their home, beetles, stuff like that, wood lice, you know, they just kind of start making it out, and then it gets broken down into, I think it's called hummus. Hummus. It sounds a lot like the food, the dip that is, but it's not. It's like, you know, basically dead organic matter that's broken down into this like fine powdery stuff, which is one of the components of soil. Which is why actually when you see stuff that's meant to be in the garden, like garden soil, potting soil and garden soil are two different things. Garden soil often has rich large chunks of organic matter, which is meant to be broken down by you know, things on the things, right? It's like wood lice, stuff like that, worms. Ooh, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh, I need one more. Okay. So I think I actually have to switch over to the day. Interesting. Alright. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So I did so shit at aerospace science. Personally, collegiate level and high school. In fact, weirdly enough, the only one I did, you know, passable in both and aced in high school was meteorology. Don't know why, just made a lot more sense to me. Oh yeah, I'm sure I'm supposed to be getting out of here. Anyways, so yeah, hummus. Now hummus in like, I keep saying it hummus, but it's probably like hummus, not hummus. Hummus, I imagine, is the differentiating thing because it has that accent. It's a Mediterranean / Middle Eastern thing. But hummus, right, is this, you know, it's not, and by the way, it's not just plant matter, obviously. It's also like animal matter, bones, stuff like that. So that's why there's like a lot of different soil additives that you can actually buy, including things like blood meal. For things like, I don't know what's in blood, mind you, probably a lot of nitrogen and oxygen, really. Oh, iron, of course. Yeah, probably iron. Yeah, that's right. Things like iron. And in bone meal, there's things like phosphorus, you know, which, by the way, I don't know if you know, phosphorus is like a huge energy in fertilizer. That's why there's like such strict regulations on it. Let's go this way, see what's over here. Katie do it? Katie did. Yeah, if that's not a reference to who I watch. If you know, you know. Let's see. Ooh, I hear it chirping. No, nothing. What? How could you? Alright, let's check this. There it is! Got him! 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Pog. That's actually a bit of a speed run for me. Like I said, there's a few tedious, you know, kind of things, and I try to either speed run it or kind of like either cut, you know, splice it up a bit, and what? Oh, I'm just going around here. I either try to like splice it up and speed up that particular part, but I just feel that it feels kind of weird because I don't like put any music over it or anything. All right, there we go. Poggers. Oh, what? Oh, no. I guess she just liked the look of it. Alright. Yoink. I wonder, huh? Oh, wow, that's weird. Let's see if the ranger station has that, test result. I don't know, this, it speaks to me as somebody who's in Boy Scouts, but also just kind of sort of enjoys camping.
You're back.
Ooh.
What do you know about the cemetery behind the Malone house?
People are buried there. Beyond that,
People are buried
what's
there?
to know?
Reasonable assumption. Probably dogs too. Maybe a Wendigo if you're lucky enough. I don't know.
Is Malone buried
And
there?
that's the weird
That's
thing,
the
right?
rumor.
That's the weird shit, right? That, you know, old trope of the Indian burial ground. Because here, I'm gonna get real close in here. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. My house is probably an Indian burial ground. See, in places such as the Midwest, such as where I live, they bulldozed a fuck ton of shit. You know, burial mounds. In fact, the fact that some of them are still standing is because NAGPRA got enacted. Right? So, my house could be on an Indian burial ground. Is it haunted? Maybe. But it has nothing to do with that. It has something to do with weird late nights in my paganism, if anything at all. Right? So, this, you know, trope of Indian burial ground. Now, mind you, I love Pet Sematary. I think it's a beautifully dark story. But, oh, Indian burial ground, some spooky's gonna happen. No. Enough houses are probably built on that land that used to be burial grounds. Nothing happens. That's my little rant for a moment.
Have you gotten the results back from that water sample I left with you?
I meant to call the Department of Health today for a status report, but frankly, I've been way too busy.
Sounds like Moon Lake could use
Yeah,
two
maybe
rangers.
like Sentai Blue and
If I were
Sentai Green, I don't know.
just 10 more acres of parkland, they'd give me an assistant, and I could devote more time to the acquisition of more land and eventually put Moon Lake on the map
Which is
as
weird,
one of the
right?
biggest, most popular parks in the
Because,
state.
well, actually, maybe you might get M's land for all we know, because she's about... I know I'm giving up way too much, but, like, it's too easy.
Why didn't the Parks Department buy the Malone property instead of Sally?
She outbid them. Cheapskates.
Well, if those dogs scare Sally away for good, other people are bound to think
Well,
twice
here's
about
where I
buying
kinda
the
disagree with
place.
them just
The
a little
bank will
bit.
lower its price, and you'll have your land.
They don't have enough money,
Insinuating
right?
things again, Miss Drew.
And it's like, if it's not a worthwhile thing, maybe they just don't want to. And maybe they'll just bid for it next time. I don't know. Ooh. Or, I don't know, get a cut from Sally. Use it to kind of like rent out this cemetery to kind of use that as an attraction. Plus, there's going to be plenty more by the end of this game that you can probably work out with her.
I'm sorry, I really am. It's just that Sally's my friend, and I'd really like to find out why someone's
as much
doing
as I
this to
rid
her.
certain things like this and the other video I'm working on at the moment in the
There's
pre-production,
some boxes by the computer
I
labeled
love
with
these.
dates.
I really do.
They're from the estate of a local history
I probably
buff.
have less
She
issues
kept everything from newspaper clippings to
with
old
especially
photos
Goosebumps
to
too
recipes for apple
than
crisp.
most
She
people.
put everything in envelopes, then
Like,
numbered
I
them by
love
year
Blackmore
using Roman
and,
numerals. Just put
was
the
it the other
envelopes
one?
in order by year with the earliest
Crystal
date in
Skull,
front.
but, like, I
oh,
understand
and
most
if you're
people don't.
rusty on Roman numerals,
some people,
there's
really.
an entry on them in the computer.
Okay if I read what's in the envelopes?
Don't go reading anything until you're through, or take my word for it, you'll never get finished.
Fair enough.
I've been
Had that
trying to
happen,
take pictures of birds for this guy
a
named
few days
Red
ago,
Knot.
actually, when I
Ever
was
met
cleaning
him?
out the
Oh
garage.
yes, the Birdman.
Started looking
I'd stay
at
away from him if I were
things
you.
of my late grandmother, and one of the things I found is, as much as I have some animosity with my brother, I found pictures of him as a newborn, or probably not like newborn, but like after they came home from the hospital and stuff like that. And I found baby pictures of him, so I wanted to show everybody what I found. I also found my uncle. Oh boy, because my uncle's like 12 years younger than my mom. And to kind of see him in that state, I still haven't sent him those pictures. I mean, that man's just an interesting guy. See, I remember when we were clearing out my grandma's house, her old house that she had for like decades, that he rode on he's like 6 foot at least, right? So he rode on a little tricycle that he had as a toddler for a joke. Really, the photo's kind of just iconic. The Birdman. Yeah, he would be a crappy superhero, but I like it. Actually, you know what? He kind of reminds me of like some of the superheroes from the Kryptonite video from 3 Doors Down. He'd be that kind of person. Bit problematic on the older side.
Why? Is something wrong with him?
Yeah,
He's a fanatic.
maybe.
He's got it in his
I have a
head that
working
Moon Lake
theory,
would be the
right,
best bird
as to
watching venue
why
in the world
Red
except for
Knot
one
isn't
thing.
like persecuted,
Too many
at
people.
least like legally.
Believe me, if there was a way to get this park shut
I'll
down
have to,
and
like,
all
look
the
it up
homes on the
while I'm
lake
here.
torn down, he'd do it in an instant.
Yeah, probably.
Thanks for all your help.
That's why
Yeah. To
I'm
be fair,
here.
they're just polluting. Humans kind of suck. Where's the map? Where's the map? The map. Where's the map? Where's the map? All right. So, it's a bit goofy, really, but we can kind of think. So here's the Malone place. Here's the jetty, right? It's possible, right, that the plot of land goes like this, right? Or even, mind you, because we're not actually told that this land is even, like, we know this is on the Malone property, and we know this is the Malone property, right? And so it could be, right? So this, because normally, especially with this stuff, lots tend to be kind of like squares and stuff like that. It could be like this, right? And here would be like the clearing and stuff like that where Red Knot is. Kind of out of the bounds of the property. Or, again, legal argument that platform is kind of an enclave, as this is it's a weird. Listen, I'm trying to say there might be a legal ground for Red Knot to be there, as he's possibly not on her property. Because, like I said, we don't know the deed or
Who
anything.
never goes out unless he's on a leash. Park
But
rules.
do I
I
think
couldn't
it's
help but notice
strange?
that he's about the same size as those
you could have
ghost
just
dogs were.
bought
I hope you're
a
not
lot,
suggesting I
right?
trained Yogi to run
Not
around
built
in the
anything
middle of
on
the
it,
night barking
just
and attacking houses.
keep a tent and everything like that. Because as much as I agree with Red Knot, that you should just be able to set something up in the middle of the woods without worrying about property, that's not the reality of it. You can't just set up anything in the woods anymore. Sometimes you have to pay a fee to have a camping spot. I don't know.
Thanks for all
There
your
is just
help.
Always a
woods.
pleasure.
It is forestry owned by a certain entity. It's weird to me. It's like, oh, you know, we can't just have woods anymore. Somebody has to own that land. Somebody does. And if it's not, you know, a private entity, it's usually the government, which is weird. You think you'd just be able to give it to something? I don't know. I have like huge kind of issues with it a bit. But like, as for tramping through property you know is somebody else's, that's different. There's times when I'm foraging for certain things like black walnuts and I see one in somebody's yard. I'm like, I'm not gonna go in their yard as much as I want that. You know, that's like, yeah, it's like,
hey, Nancy, how's the
he's
beef finally
fixing to
coming
get
along?
some buckshot in his ass.
12 big, fat, juicy ones, just like you wanted.
Well, now, you done all right for a city gal.
It's not
Here you
that
go.
hard. You'll
Hope
look
whatever
under
you're
some
hiding
dead,
from won't
rotting
get you.
wood.
How you holding up?
Yeah,
Any word
from
from
Tucker?
Tucker, what's his name? He hasn't been by to move that tree yet.
I'll give him another call. But like I said, the man marches to
I
the
always
beat of
love that
another
phrase.
drummer.
Beats
A
to the,
very slow drummer.
marches to the beat of another drum. I actually used that in a poem once.
Guess
I
I'll
have
see
no
you
idea
later.
where it's at though.
Always a pleasure.
Alright, yoink. Alrighty, let's go. Let's go. Well, I checked the time when I stopped to go send that photo to my uncle. Apparently it's like 20 minutes so far recording. We'll see, we'll see. Oh, yeah, I've got that. Cool. Pog. Alright, let's see. Okay. I keep trying to, I keep having to, like, you know, not repeat the same damn joke. Or did Katie do it? Katie did. And I am a big fan of Casual Geographic. Yeah, like I said, I am just one of the biggest fans of this game. It is so my atmosphere of things. I love it. Because, like, practically, it was weird, right? When I was in Spooner, the trails that were near the property were practically just like this. Alright, let's see. Nothing. Damn, bro. Because I know one very difficult part for me is coming up, actually. Just because I am not real good at the Rube Goldberg stuff. Like, death would catch my ass so fast. Huh? What? Oh, keep that in your hand, damn it. Let's see. Oh, why not? I guess I could look at the map. I think it's the orange bird I'm looking for. Tree stump. Alright, cool. So we go back a bit. Oh wait, no, I'm at the yellow ribbon now. No. What's that? Oh, I think it's my uncle. Oh boy, oh boy. That's great. Sorry, it's just, well, I get you. And text it back, that's great. Apparently that. I can't show the photo. I can't because like that's a whole breach of privacy. But apparently the photo was his junior prom. I just find that really funny. Oof. Yeah, we have fun times with my mom's family. Oh, where is that damn bird? Where is that damn thing? I look for that thing. Because I think it's supposed to be an orange bird, no? Yeah. Oh, I can't, like, look at it now, damn. Alright, that's the damn thing. Here we got the yellow ribbon, right here. I'm coming towards it at this angle. Doing, doing. Okay, so I go left. No, it's not here. Did I already get the photos you wanted for? Oh, you know what? I probably did. Okay, so we have to go back towards the tree stump, I think, then. Sorry, I have to, like, find my work, tape myself very weirdly. Okay. Alright, alright. Here, we're at the tree stump. There he is. Let's get back here, little buddy. Which is weird. I guess orange head bird, probably. Alright, Pog. Now we get to the next part. Oop, wrong way. Oh, damn it. There we are. No, wait. Wait. Oh, jeez, man. I'm doing it again. Okay, there we are. Alright. By the way, like, my first time, like, when I ever played this back on my laptop, my wrist was so sore. Well, my forearms were so sore from the amount of clicking I did as I kind of, like, navigated that. Alright, yoink. Alrighty. PM. Well, actually... Can I even do that yet? Why don't I try? I keep forgetting what I actually need in there. Oh, yeah. I'm supposed to, actually, I think. Yeah, no wonder that didn't work the first time. Oops. Yeah, I probably almost soft locked if I hadn't thought of that. Oops.
A face only a gnome could love.
It happens.
Oh, the key broke off.
Never fear. By the way, I did that. It was a chest, right? In my basement before we had our renovations happen. And I was like, it's weird, it's locked. Apparently it just had a weird false lock or something like that. It was kind of strange. Is that a ball peen hammer? Weird, okay. That is strange. Oh, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so it had a weird lock, so I just did that same thing to open it up and there's just nothing in there. Ends up I found an old Bakugan and an old Transformer toy. Like just around the area. Okay, let's get that. Well, oh, it's a bit late, I think, now. Damn. Alright. Yeah, that's not safe, actually. Rotten floorboards, watch your step. I guess. Terrible place to put that, really. You should put that on the front door. PM. I just quite like the simplistic times. The ones you only see back in the old games for the most part. Some games don't even have a time switch mechanic in the first place, like Haunted Carousel. You just do it in one, I don't know, 6 or 12-hour shift, really. What the hell? That was weird. Oh.
How's the bird watching coming along?
Yeah, where's that hawk dog?
Just can't seem to find a red-tailed hawk. Any suggestions?
Well, there's gotta be lots around here. You haven't been going around wearing sunglasses and earmuffs, have you?
No. Yeah.
No, Red, I haven't.
Well, according to my bird map, they like to
should.
nest in the big tree that's just to the southwest of the Malone house. I suggest you park yourself nearby and wait. Bound to spot one sooner or later.
I suppose, Mr. Red Knot. Although I think you're being a bit of a tool.
See you in a while.
No hurry.
Not talking about a ball-peen hammer. Yeah, I think it's meant to be off the property, but like, weirdly enough, on the same path as it. It's strange. Alrighty, let's go. Wait, actually. Sorry, I just wanna... Nancy, go. Stop, please.
It's stuck.
So I just have to do that real quick. I really wish you could look at more of this house than you're able to. I just love looking at it because it's an old-ass place. Why did I do that? Oh, yeah, this. You want to get that water sample first. Oh, was I? Yeah, I was supposed to do that, wasn't I?
Sorry to bother you again, but did those results from the water test come in yet?
There's something here for you from the
Yay,
State
we get to look
Department
at
of Health.
it. For example, initial tests found high levels of arsenic in the sample you sent us.
Not only is the water bad,
Yeah,
it seems like the well may have been
Here's the
contaminated
thing.
deliberately.
I have a feeling I know why this is. So let me give you kind of a background thing on arsenic. I don't know if it binds the same way lead does, but it is a heavy metal, which is poisonous. It may cause cancer. However, some of the symptoms of arsenic poisoning are difficulty breathing, peripheral and neuropathy of the limbs, and heart issues, right? And also things like loss of hair as like the disease, the poisoning, goes overboard. It's also, believe it or not, scarily, one of the most common ways spouses tend to poison their other half. That and antifreeze, weirdly enough. You should see the amount of forensic file episodes that are just arsenic, antifreeze, arsenic, antifreeze. It's crazy. However, when it says when you kind of ask him about the conclusions, it's like contaminated might be a
I'm
better
sure
word.
there's a far less melodramatic explanation.
Where's Yogi?
In the run.
I feel like it was contaminated
Even out of
by
sight,
some of
he's under
the
my full control,
things
as
present
park
in the
rules
end
require.
game, which again makes a bit more sense.
Thanks for all your help.
Not a problem.
All right, why don't we do this real quick? I suppose I could look up the Roman numeral. It's not just finding where is doing the puzzle. It's finding where the Roman numeral education is. Because my dad knows Roman numerals better than I do. Because he went to Catholic school. So none probably slapped into him or something. I don't know. But yeah, just ordering the puzzle properly. Again, this is also something I'm just really into because I'm into true crime. I feel like there's isn't there what? There's what's it called? There's a booze called Mickey's, isn't there? Died of liver failure? Oh boy. That sucks, brother. Newark, New Jersey. Open and operate Philadelphia Sud. Oh yeah, we're in Pennsylvania probably. I don't know. Cleaners allowed him to dispense. Yeah, he was literally laundering that money, just putting it in the washer. That's how you do it. Ford log. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's not the right word for privacy. Maybe protection. If you want privacy, probably get the cats. And by the way, cats, they never show you where the drugs are, so they're based. Old Scheiße. Wonder if that's gonna come up later. Usually on tax things, that's how it happens. Oh. Damn, bro. Shouldn't have gotten addicted to alcohol, man. Sucks. That's a joke, by the way. Probably, if I didn't read them out of order. Mickey Malone. I mean, yeah, probably has, you know, traces back to the Iceman for all we know. Or, I don't know. Actually, here's the thing. I know things like Odd Job are, like, kind of wacky and out there. But do you ever think that just for the sake of it, you actually have, like, these wacky James Bond and, kind of John Wick-esque assassins? Because that actually makes more sense or not, because we've already, you know, lampooned them and fictionalized them, so you could probably get away with it. Where's Waldo? Yeah, Waldo Matthias. So Matthias is kind of a badass name. Is that what I just read? Hopefully not. Oh, yeah, it was. Oops. Where's the earlier thing? I thought there was... I might be thinking of this. What was that? 1997, eh? Ow. Ooh. Oh yeah. 1997. Sandbars. Oh boy. See, here's the thing, is like, where I think they kind of skew it just a little bit towards the end. Or the middle of the game, really. Ooh, nice. Kind of want to get to this. I have actually a kind of, what is it? Yeah, it's on this page, I think. Let's see. You know all that stuff? What's all that stuff down there doing right now? Rusting, rotting, polluting the water. Maybe if you were on the fence before, let me kind of explain the logic here. See, yes, that stuff is rotting and, you know, contaminating the water. But here's the thing. Nature is incredibly good at bouncing back, but guess what? It can't do that if you don't give it the chance, right? So, for instance, I was reading Ground Zero recently. Yeah, the radiation sucks. We shouldn't have done that. But guess what? We know some weird things with that in Chernobyl, where these things are going towards the radiation. They're adapting in ways we never even thought. It's not to say we should do that. That's not a good thing. But because we've given them the chance to reclaim that area, they do it. You know, they figure it out. They're plants, they're animals, right? So let's say, you know, yeah, and it's not radiation here. We're talking rust, right? Animals can live in there, you know. Lotus flowers can lilies can just kind of use it as a medium. It's crazy what they'll do. And to say that, oh, I should just be allowed to disturb all the ecosystem just to get that stuff from rotting, it's a foolhardy argument. And it's, you know, kind of short-sighted, because if you just leave it alone, nature will just regrow itself like that. It's kind of crazy. So enough of my, eco spiel for a moment. What the hell is that? Did I cut myself? Sorry, I was, I was cutting wood and stuff like that. Not like, it was like reciprocal saw. I was doing some wacky shit and breaking sticks for a fire. So I've got a few kind of shorn skin pieces somewhere there. Oh well. Okay, now it's time to do that one part I'm not a super huge fan of, because I kinda am a bit thin when it comes to that. So we'll have a fruity chew for good luck. Love that lemon, brother. Where is it? Let's go right there, no? What in God's creation?
Well, I don't see any hawks, but this is probably the tree Red was talking about.
That's
At
correct.
least it was the tree. That sounded like a hawk.
I mean...
I need a camera. There it is. I better get a picture before it takes off.
Just on a conveniently placed speaker. Oh. Damn, bro. Oh, I probably cut myself. Yeah, that wasn't there before. Cut myself because I was moving box again.
Hey,
Cardboard's
what is
kind
that
of sharp,
hawk
actually.
standing on?
Yeah, it does feel... Yeah, oh god, it's paper cut. Oh boy.
That looks like a speaker.
Womp. Fire! Alright.
I better get out of here.
I better get out of here.
My arms and legs are tied. I can't move. At least I can kick. If I could just get that scythe down, I could use the blade to cut the rope around my wrists and free my hands.
Okay. Wow, okay, I actually did it. That's crazy. I was way... Maybe I've just done it enough times I was able to, like, brute force it.
I can't just let this thing burn up. I've got to put it out.
I also want to see what the game over is, but not that bad.
What in blazes happened? I saw the fire from my platform and came running. You weren't in there playing with matches, were you?
What is the voice acting doing here?
And then I noticed something on the house.
I'm not saying it's bad.
And the next thing I knew, I was locked in the tool shed and somebody was setting it on fire.
Whoa, you're not making much sense. Probably smoke inhalation or something.
Right.
Come talk to me after you've cleaned yourself up and gotten some sleep. I need to tell you something.
Oh, you should say sleep, little lady. I think you're just going crazy. Going
Somebody knocked you out, locked you in a shed, set it on fire, and you think they were, what, just pulling a prank?
Yeah, just a prank, bro.
And smell the hostile vibes, Nancy.
I guess it's just hard for me to believe that anybody would consider me to be that big a threat.
I should have never let you stay there by yourself.
Sally, I'm fine. I feel bad about your tool shed, though.
Who cares about the shed? It was full of junk anyway. I'm glad to get rid of it.
Entirely.
That's kind of the way Ranger Akers saw it, too. He showed up right after the birdwatcher did and ticketed me for burning refuse in a manner that endangered park property.
Fair enough.
That man is insufferable.
Emily was
to be fair,
nice,
it could have been
though.
serious.
She came by right afterwards and wouldn't leave until I
Technically, you can
drank the tea
just
she
send
made
that
for
ticket
me.
right on to the
Look,
culprit
Nancy,
when they're
one
found.
more time. If you want to leave, just say the word and I'll come get you.
Sally, one more time. I'm fine.
Well, then promise me you'll be careful, okay?
I promise. I'll be in touch.
You better.
I'll probably call it there for today. See you later, guys, and look forward to part 3.